Eileen Gu defends choice amid Olympic glory. Eileen Gu capped the 2026 Winter Olympics with 3 medals, becoming the most decorated freestyle skier in Olympic history, while reigniting debate over her decision to represent China. In a reflective social media post, the San Francisco-born athlete defended her choice as a way to inspire millions, especially young girls, and grow the sport in China. Her remarks come amid political criticism in the United States, and as she shifts focus to her flourishing fashion career. Gu's record-setting Olympic performance. At the 2026 Milan Cortina Winter Olympics, Eileen Gu won silver in slopestyle and big air before taking gold in her signature halfpipe event. This brought her career total to 6 Olympic medals, making her the most decorated freestyle skier in Winter Games history. The 22-year-old reflected on her journey from a young hopeful to a global sports icon in a farewell message to the Games. Athlon Sports +2, explaining her decision to represent China. In a detailed Instagram post, Gu revisited her decision at age 15 to compete for China instead of the US, citing her summers spent building ski programs in China and the chance to introduce free skiing to millions ahead of the 2022 Beijing Olympics. She said the choice was driven by a desire to create the greatest positive impact possible, inspiring girls in China and worldwide. Gu acknowledged ongoing criticism, but insisted she has no regrets. Eileen Gu defends choice amid Olympic glory. In the world of sports, few moments capture global attention like the Olympic Games. Athletes train for years, sometimes their entire lives, for a few minutes on the world stage. When those moments arrive, the athletes become more than competitors. They become symbols of determination, identity, and national pride. Among the standout stories of the Winter Olympics in recent years is that of Eileen Gu, the freestyle skiing prodigy who stunned the world not only with her athletic brilliance but also with her controversial and courageous personal choice. Eileen Gu's Olympic journey is not just about gold medals and gravity-defying tricks. It is also about identity, cultural belonging, and the right of individuals to define themselves in a world eager to place them into fixed categories. Her decision to compete for China instead of the United States sparked intense debate, admiration, criticism, and reflection across the globe. Yet through the noise of public opinion, Gu remained steadfast, defending her choice with grace and confidence while achieving historic Olympic glory. A rising star, born in San Francisco in 2003, Eileen Gu grew up immersed in 2 cultures. Her mother, Yang Gu, is Chinese, and her father is American. From a young age, Gu traveled frequently between the United States and China, absorbing the traditions, languages, and perspectives of both societies. This multicultural upbringing shaped her worldview and played a crucial role in the path she would eventually choose. Skiing entered Gu's life when she was just a toddler. Her mother introduced her to the slopes at a very early age, and it quickly became clear that she possessed extraordinary talent. What began as a childhood pastime evolved into a passion and eventually a professional pursuit. By her teenage years, Gu had already become a rising star in freestyle skiing. She displayed remarkable confidence and creativity on the slopes, performing complex aerial maneuvers that few athletes her age could attempt. Her technical skill combined with artistic flair made her one of the most exciting young athletes in winter sports. But even as her athletic career took off, Gu's identity remained uniquely international. She spoke fluent Mandarin, spent summers in Beijing, and maintained strong ties to both the United States and China. The decision that sparked debate. In 2019, Eileen Gu made a decision that would change the trajectory of her career and ignite a global conversation. She announced that she would represent China in international competitions, including the Olympic Games. For many observers, the decision was surprising. After all, Gu had grown up in the United States and trained within its competitive sports environment. Critics questioned her motivations and speculated about political or financial factors. But Gu offered a simple and deeply personal explanation. She wanted to inspire young people in China and help promote winter sports there. In her own words, she emphasized that the choice was not about rejecting one country in favor of another. Instead, it was about embracing both sides of her identity. To GU, representing China did not erase her American upbringing. Rather, it reflected the reality that she belonged to two cultures. Her decision was an expression of who she was, not a rejection of where she came from. Olympic glory. When the 2022 Winter Olympics arrived in Beijing, the spotlight on Eileen Gu was immense. Millions of viewers around the world watched to see whether the young athlete could live up to the hype. She did more than that. Gu delivered a stunning Olympic performance that cemented her status as one of the greatest freestyle skiers of her generation. She won 2 gold medals and 1 silver, showcasing remarkable skill, composure, and daring creativity. One of the most memorable moments came during the women's freestyle skiing big air event. In a high-pressure final run, Gu attempted a difficult trick known as the double cock 1620, a maneuver rarely performed by female athletes in competition. It was a bold decision. If she failed, she risked losing the gold medal. If she succeeded, she would make history. Gu soared into the air, spun gracefully through multiple rotations, and landed cleanly. The crowd erupted in cheers. The judges awarded her the highest score, securing the gold medal. That moment captured the essence of her character: fearless, innovative, and determined. Responding to critics. Despite her Olympic success, criticism continued to follow Gu. Some commentators questioned her national allegiance, while others debated the broader implications of her decision to represent China. Yet Gu handled the scrutiny with remarkable maturity. Rather than engaging in heated arguments, she consistently returned to the same message: identity is complex, and individuals should be free to embrace multiple cultural backgrounds. "I'm not trying to make everyone happy," she once said in an interview. "I'm an 18-year-old girl enjoying my sport." This statement revealed a profound truth. Behind the political debates and media headlines stood a young athlete simply pursuing her passion. Gu's calm and thoughtful responses transformed criticism into an opportunity for dialogue about cultural identity in a globalized world. A bridge between cultures. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of Eileen Gu's story is how she became a symbol of connection between two nations often portrayed as rivals. For Chinese audiences, she represented the emergence of a new generation of athletes capable of competing at the highest level in winter sports. Her success inspired countless young skiers and snowboarders across the country. For international audiences, Gu demonstrated the power of multicultural identity. She embodied the idea that belonging to more than one culture can be a strength rather than a conflict. In many ways, she became a bridge between East and West. Her interviews, conducted seamlessly in both English and Mandarin, showcased her ability to